Hey, don't make noise. I'm on here, okay? All right, people. You know, until as people are going to come in here, I'm going to start my new segment, okay? You know, the comedy section of the course, the serious part of this, okay, people? For people, especially people who've missed the stream. So we're going to talk about, it's called the stock clown segment. So what's a stock clown? I'll tell you the example of a stock clown, okay? Can you imagine, people? The stock clown said, too short at 240 on this day over here. Then he said, you should add to the position because I am a smart stock clown. So we're going to keep adding because the high flyer is going to fall. You know, example, Netflix, let's say same analogy, $27. Hey Mike, how are you? I'm talking about the doing my stock clown analogy here. So the stock clown continuously stays short and then tells people to short some more over here, but the stock clown is already short over here. Now that's the stock clown story. Well, we'll talk more, but you know, we're waiting for people to come in here, and we're going to be talking about the stocks. People ask me for questions. You know, we'll talk about the stocks on the list, right? The JPM, the Apple, CRM. You know, stocks that we're looking at and trading, and you know, plans that have initiated, and you know, Lulu. Yeah, stock clown, people, stock clown. I'm just waiting, Mike, for people to you know, show up to the live stream. And it's a time where it should be okay. So in the meantime, while people show up, you know, one of my segments was going to be, we're going to be doing a little quick here and there stock clown. Right? And really, this true story of the stock clown, people. True story. Stock clown said, short this high flyer at 240 and add to the position. Now, even though we had earnings and they dropped this right now temporarily, the stock clown is still $18 wrong. And also, I'm going to be talking about BA, and I'm going to be, you know, perhaps making one of those reversal signals. I'm going to talk about that later. Hi Meg, how are you? Got any questions? Now, you know, now that people are starting to show up, because before I get into stuff, I was just talking about the, you know, my new segment called the stock clown. Now the stock clown is for the hashtag high flyer. I call him stock clown now. People are gonna love that one. You know, just for jokes, you know, and I think for entertainment. I just have to say it naturally, you know. You know, because I'm waiting for people to show up right now. You know, we're 3 minutes into this live stream, and just to make things interesting. Now think about this, people. No matter what, around 10:45 p.m., it's around 9:09. I'm closing the stream. And that will be that for the stream, live stream. And the thing about these live streams is a matter of timing for people, right? Some people, you know, it's going to be good. And again, people, don't forget to like the live stream. Okay, if I'm going to continue doing these things, we need to keep the high stream likes really high. Hi, Robert F. Did you miss my analogy of the stock clown? BA here is perfect stock clown. There's a lot of these stock clown stories I'm going to talk about, but we're going to have this. Yeah, I like the Apple plan. Yeah, I like the Apple plan too, people. We're going to talk about the Apple plan too, but I made the video, you know, and I told people heads up, you know, 3 hours from that video I'm going to make I'm going to be doing a live stream, right? So Netflix 200. Yeah, well, it still can happen. It's one of those things. If a person wants to trade into it, they're gonna have to. Right now, I'm not gonna be focusing. They'll have to figure that out themselves on the Netflix. Netflix might be even better another week. For, you know, it may not make the move but it's definitely setting up. Netflix. Right now, it's the JPM people. And one of the big things I want to talk about is JPM. We're going to talk about Lulu, because I talked about Lulu, and of course Apple people. I think Apple being able to confirm is going to be a really good thing. Later on, people can ask me to tell them about the stock clown story, but really, it's true. You know, I'm not joking about these things. The stock clown story, I call him the stock clown, right? Because I can call him stock clown. Reason being, he has a name which has a stock in front of it. So stock clown, whatever you want to call this person, it could be called stock and then the name, because that's the name they have. Stock something else. Stock B. I'm talking about, you know. Yeah. AAPL. So, you know, just to rehash the video, we're going to look for some power. If the good volume, just get simply a 40-cent move up, you know, with good volume. If not, we're going to watch for basing above 156.80. Look for power towards 157.25. In other words, we just don't want 157. Neither we get the volume, or we're going to watch for, we're going to get the price power between the 157.25 to 150 area. The options are going to be a great price. You know, because simply we getting in around the 157.25 to 157.50, and that's because the action is correct. We make the dollar bills, people. BA reversal pawn, yeah, that's exactly it. Hi, Jennifer. Which Jennifer are you? What's your last name, Jennifer? There's another Jennifer that well, sent me an email. Is that you, Jennifer? Or no, sent me an email to PowerTarget Trades. Oh, it is. I sent you an email, Jennifer. I sent you an email, so read the email, okay? Yeah. So Robert, yeah, that's right. There's gonna be a BA reversal plan, and that's what I'm still watching it. Okay, I think that BA is gonna need a little bit of time, but I believe that BA is bullish. Okay. It's going to go higher because there's certain key there's certain key numbers I know, okay, and the way they brought it down and bounced is telling me what I'm thinking too. It just needs a little bit of time, you know, because they power. Can you share your email address here? No, you know what, you can find it. My email address is on the PowerTarget Trades website. Tells you the email address. That's how Jennifer messaged me. She found you know, she read, you know, you have to read, you know, you got to use your eyes, people. You know, everything, you know, on my YouTube channel, there's everything there. Everything you want to know is right there. The videos have so much proof of power on the created playlist. You know what I'm saying, people? There's so much documented information for those who want to know, who want to look. Plus, I'm even doing these live streams telling people the secrets. And don't forget, people, like the live stream. Let's kill it. Let's have the likes as high as possible. It wasn't too bad last one, but let's everybody like the live stream. Yeah, because we're going to do these. I think we're going to make a Wednesday. I think one thing is, people, if I tell people, I think we might make Wednesday, because I'm seeing Wednesday starting to do pretty good. These live streams. You know what? These live streams are entertaining. You know, my last live stream, I was even listening to myself. I'm having a blast. I'll be honest. I'm listening to my video. I'm just cracking up. Some of the things I said, I have to try to do it naturally, because I was like, I can't believe it how I said this and that. I was just laughing, cracking up. I had a blast listening to my videos. I got to try to do the story naturally, and I don't think the way I started the stock clown, which is the stock clown segment, right? True story. The stock clown segment. Everything I talk about the stock clown is yes, every day stock clown day. Yeah, you know, that guy's the biggest stock clown because he doesn't get it. Now, oh, you want to know something? Let's do something quickly. Since JPM is part of the thing, let's talk about JPM quickly. And one of the jokes I said is, it's really funny. So no, true story, people. Stock clown, and I made a plan. The stock clowns try to be smart ass, you know. Stock clown shorts for a steak, he said, right? Now imagine the stock clown went long. You know the options. Even there's JPM November 17 100 calls, people. They had a high of 250, and the thing was, even when JPM was dropping, and as soon as it was going up again. I did a little bit of trading with this too. I have my even average way lower. I was just loving this stock here. while the market was weak, then I posted the video. Guess what? My my SPY. Oh man, I could go on. My SPY plan October just keeps calling everything correctly. One plan keeps massacring everybody else. Because it's called analysis skills, not guessing like this. The guy doesn't get it. The guy, okay, great, you shorted for a stake, but doesn't get my idea. But how much would you have made going long following PowerTarget trader's advice instead of being a short? The guy is a bear. End of story. He doesn't go long, or the stock clown just is a short. Why shouldn't you say I'm a short? That's it. Not that he's at the right side. Why would you go short this stock? Why? It's breaking out, right? No reason to go short this, but the money was to the long end. When it's ready to go short, and same with BA. I don't care. The stock clown short BA from 240, and he's giving advice still. That's the facts, people. And the guy thinks that, and I made multiple winning plans, big plans that anyone could get into with options, not for one stinking day like he did. Just, of course, he made some options going short. The guy doesn't get it. The guy's a lunatic. He's a stock clown. That's why I call him stock clown. Right? And he said so many stock clown things, and he's going to continue to be a stock clown. And you know what? The stock clown is going to be funny. If people like me talking about the stock clown, I'm going to make some stock clown true stories. I'm not joking with you people about the stock clown. Like, really, people, you know what? Let's go to BA since it's a reversal play. I'm watching for this to reversal, and I can't wait for this stock to confirm my plan. And when it goes up higher and squeezes the life out of that retard stock clown, because the stock clown is crazy like that. That guy will, that guy's a nut job. Now, of course, I'm not gonna. Let me put it to you this way, people. If something was to go wrong with my plan, I'm gonna take my profits and move on. But I made multiple winning plans. People were scolding me, and I'm telling you the true story. I made plans all the way back here, from here. See this? From here. This breakout, I caught that. My documented plan. Listen, I have documented BA plans, people, in my created playlist. I suggest you go see them. I made so many winning BA plans. And look where BA is today. This high flyer, the guy said it was a high flyer here. Then the high flyer would say it's a high flyer over here. And he's wrong because he sees it pulls back, right? Then the high flyer says it's a high flyer here. And it goes up. And a high flyer over here. And it went up again. And still to this day, the high flyer is wrong, people. Yeah, you know what? Again, BA, there's a range for BA. BA dropped, but so what? Big picture, BA is still up huge. What do you think that is? I think a 10-point drop for BA is a big deal. Who made the money? Don't be thinking like a yo-yo stock bookie guy. Listen, people, look at the trend of this stock. This high flyer, according to that guy, this is a high flyer. Short it, hold it, buy it, and the guy has 25 point, 50 point stops. Yeah. Because he's still short stuff like Tesla. It went 80 to 100 points against his position. Nobody trades like that, people. Unless you're buying small lots like he's saying he's doing, right? But you're holding money and it's losing. And then he's doing all kinds of little stupid trades to make up for it. But he's still core position is short. Now, I don't care, but you're wrong if you're short BA. Wow, it fell this much? When you look at the big picture, woo! This is an opportunity for the people to go long BA. BA, in my opinion, I'm looking for a long position. Not yet, but I'm looking for it. Either I'm going to make a plan on BA, or I'm going to announce a reversal plan. I'm going to a special reversal signal. But the one I'm looking for are the November 17 260 calls. We might need a few more days, and if they want to drop this, it's you know what, the big picture, this is going higher, just like JPM. Let's go to JPM quickly, people. And this is why I'm telling you why that guy's a clown, right? Because he made the best material when he supposed that he shorted this for a stake. Meanwhile, big money was made. You know something? About 100% gains practically were made on the options. Almost. We'll say about 80%. Okay. So what's that? Well, that's way more than a steak dinner, I tell you that. Anyways, people, and it depends what you get into, right? And I think JPM going to hit my targets 102 and then higher, right? We'll take it day by day, but it's looking damn good. Yeah, don't worry about that, CanCon DI. I'm going to tell you, you have long-term game plans in mind. Only you can see. No, I just look at I'm just looking at BA, and to my opinion, BA is going to go higher long term. Big picture, BA higher, not going to go down. So, but I made so many winning plans. Like if I'm wrong, okay, I've been right like 5, 6, 7, 8 times. You know how many people have been bearish BA and been wrong, people? I cannot tell you how many people have called this stock wrong. And the thing of the matter is, there are certain things that I know that are in this chart that I see. Okay. Did you talk about? I'm going to talk about Apple. Yeah, I did, David. But yeah, I'm going to talk about Apple again. But BA, people, it's a reversal play. I'm looking for it to go higher. And when it goes higher, guess who I'm going to be making fun of? The stock clown, right? The stock clown, just like I made fun of him. And you know what? I'm making fun of the guy because he's a stock clown, and it's true. Okay, people, let's get serious here now. Okay, so David asked me about Apple. Yeah, so look, in my video, I already talked about it, but we're looking for power above 156.80. If we get the volume, we automatically enter above 156.80. If the volume isn't there, we'll watch for basing above 157.25 or above 157 and look for power towards 157.25 to 157.5. Now, of course, if Apple opens up pretty strong, right? You know, Apple opens up already at 157.25. That's going to be another confirmation, right? Yeah, don't worry. You know what? Baldwin. You know, don't forget. You know that BA is gone up a lot. How did you decide the perfect volume, Sandra? It's just experience from looking at charts. Yeah, CRM was strong, Brian, today. That's right. But CRM is beginning to move. I'm surprised it didn't break out. I think we should break out tomorrow and be above 100. That one there, it should go to 102 very soon. You know, but it moves in $2 increments on good days. So tomorrow we get a $2 increment, man. We should be able to, you know, and even sometimes a little bit more, 2.5. You know, I can't see that not. It should be hitting 102 very soon. We'll be very happy with the options. And again, it should happen, right? Can you look at Netflix? Yeah, Netflix is in that chomp. It's oh, Pedro. Yeah, I remember you, Pedro. You know, Netflix is okay, holding that support level, and it can easily go to the thing. Got panicked this morning and sold my JPM, closed higher than what I sold. Should I get back in? Well, I don't know why you sold, because those options were strong. You got to look at the option price too. You know what? The thing was, JPM made it very easy to hold. I made comments about JPM being the options were strong. I have no idea why you did that, but you know what? What can you do? You can try to get back in. You know what? You can try to get back in. You know what I mean? But for me, my average is even lower. What I did is I took profits and bought back. You know, just things that I look at, right? But if someone simply held the options because there was no reason to sell, right? Yeah. Yeah, but it went below that. So what I did is I sold some at 230 and bought in around 190. And then it popped back up to the 220 and things, and it was great. Good money. I love it, man. Interested in BA. Yeah, BA, I'm waiting for the reversal signal. I'm not sure which pivot point they're going to go after. You see, people, I listen to the market. I don't guess. Capisci, people? Comprende? You know, everything I do is statistical measurement. And I know what to look for in BA. I just think BA, and I hope BA gives more time. Like, I want it to go down. You see, BA going down is an opportunity. That way they suck in the yo-yo birds like the stock clown. And then when it goes up, I'm going to be laughing at him to the bank. Ah, ha, ha, stock clown. But again, people, I'm waiting for confirmation right now. I just see the big picture. There's just certain things in BA that it's going to go higher. This stock, so many people, so many clowns have been wrong. Okay, there's a lot of stock clowns on stock twits. That's just the reality of it, people. Because they called BA bearish so many times against my calls, and I made so many winning plans that it's documented on my created playlist. All true, people. You know what? I'm not going to take leaps in BA because I'd rather do it monthly options in BA. No matter what, I look to make money. And if I'm wrong, well, we take our profits and we move on. See, people, you have to be adaptable. But I'm saying, in my opinion, the way the signals that I'm seeing in BA, the way BA moved this year, people, it definitely wants to go higher. You know, it's a $300 stock, but the stock is going to go there when it wants to go there. We need the signals, right? But it's moved a lot, right? So a pullback would be, look at people. Let's look at the reality, okay, people. Who made the most money? People going long or short? Just think about this logically, people. Look at the stock, okay? 130, and look what it's done. This is not the average high flyer, okay? And look at the volume pattern down here. Look at, this was an earning gap, right? This time it's moved so much that obviously they wanted more from it, and they're going to realize that they're probably going to do better, and they're going to go up higher. Well, I'm waiting for the signals. There's a lot of strength. Here's the thing, people. There's a lot of key strength support levels all the way down to the 150 area, right? And I can't wait for my reversal signal, so I go long some BA. I'm waiting for it. I'm hoping to get that nice signal that I want, because BA for me will be a reversal play. I'm going to try to get in it as a reversal play, not a buy, not a buy a breakout play, but a reversal play, because it's moved so much. Yeah, it doesn't matter that it's overbought. It doesn't matter. See, look at Caterpillar, people. You want to know something? This Caterpillar stock, I bet you, is going to go higher too. You see, these are super stocks. Caterpillar, this big money knows something about this. Look at it. It had her earnings, right? They pull, but look how much it's moved. You know, I made a plan here, people. No word of a lie. Right over here. And my plan only called for the, you know, was up to the 125 one, and we did that. But there was a secondary plan. I never bothered with it. But if someone just held my October 20, those monthly options gained 300%. No word of a lie, people. That's statistical measurement. Anybody who knows I think Tesla is dead. I'm waiting for the reversal signal. No, not really. You know what? That reversal signal, it's good that it's taken longer. If it takes longer, it's better. Don't forget, earnings are coming up, but we might get the reversal signal tomorrow. I said I will only post it if I see the reversal signal. It's not done it yet. When I see it, I will post it. I know what to look for. You know, I've called reversal signals for Tesla. Tesla dead. You know what? That's a super company. You know, it's high. You know what? It's driven by news, but the market loves it, you know, and it's just gonna go higher, big picture, right? And I don't, you know what? I don't really care, to be honest with you. I just want to make money, and you know, it's been very good to me. Just one time it screwed me, but it's been very, very good for me, TSLA. So you know, if we don't get a reversal signal for TSLA, we don't go in it. You have to understand, people. It's all about the confirmation. You know, listen. I'm not like the guesser who's going to keep adding and being wrong and adding and adding and adding. No word of a lie. Let's go quickly. Let's go quickly and just I'm going to pretend to being the stock guesser, okay? I'm seriously. I'm going to just pretend here. All right, guys. Let's short BA at 240. It's going up. Don't forget, small position size, people. It's a high flyer. It's going. Wait for it. Wait for it. Meaning that it's going to come eventually. They're going to come in, guys. Listen, guys, the high flyers are all going to come in. It's just a matter of time. We'll just guess for it and wait, okay? So, in the meantime, I've been wrong for about a month and a half, but it's okay. It's okay, you know, because I'm the high flyer. I mean, I'm the stock clown, right? So, guys, keep adding. We're going to keep adding until this thing comes down. So let your capital lose money. That's the best advice I have for you people. I'm the stock clown. All right, that's enough of that guy. All right, people. Cat, yeah, you know what? Sure, it could fill the cap. I'm not looking to go into cat right now. I believe they're going to pattern it. It probably will go higher, in my opinion. Right now, I don't know. At Sandro, Tesla is about to get oversold. Yeah, it's not overbought. And you know what? You can't look at the monthly charts for these stocks. The daily charts are what you should be looking at. Look at BA, right? According to the high flyer, it was a high flyer over here at 182. I guarantee you he shorted that thing. He over here, I bet you he has positions all the way over here the way he thinks. He doesn't care. He doesn't care that he doesn't know this stock here, when it wants to make a true breakdown signal, then maybe I would look at it. But I don't want to short a stock like this. This stock here is a stock that probably will not go much farther down than 250, in my humble opinion. It's going to need some, you know what, it may not even go there for all I know, but you know what, I'm not going to guess it. I'm waiting for the signal, people. I was amazed of how they bounced it today, what they did. Never mind. That's telling me, that's how I know. I'm just telling you that. That's it, people. I'm going to talk about B. I'm just saying BA is not a short. BA is a long thing. I've made many winning plans. You know what? People were talking about shorting it over here, and they talked about it over here. I mean, you have no idea. I know people. I'm not lying to you. Not sure if you talked about GS. No, I didn't talk about GS because we're in JPM. GS is a lagging. JPM is a super stock. Shorting BA, maybe trading is not for you. No, BA, the big money is going long BA. I'm not shorting BA. I'm going long positions. Yeah, INTC is moved a lot, and there's earnings coming up. So there's not. I'm looking like. Don't forget, people. These are option strategies here, right? And there are just safer like option strategies that make us a lot of money. We're looking to make 100% on options, okay? On plan. That's what it's about. I focus my energy on things that are in our favor, and the market's been going higher, not been going lower, okay? And that's the reality of it. Yeah, that was directed. Yeah. Shorting BME. No, Pedro, the stock clown thinks this way. That's why I call him a clown. He's closed-minded. He put on his thing that Jesse Livermore. He made a statement of Jesse Livermore saying it's not being about a bull and a bear, but that guy's always a bear because he says the market's a high flyer and he thinks it's going to go down. Why is the? You know what? The guy's being bearish. I'll be honest. Let's put up the SPY. Let's talk about the SPY, people. And let's compare me to the high flyer. Now, honest to God, people. I made a plan right over here. All right, people. You see here? I talked about SPY support 254. Now, you know what? My October 14th plan, which was on the weekend, okay? To this day, look at this. We didn't even we bounced 254 and we got right back up to the 255 area. You see, I talk about fact statistical measurement. I use the IWM as an example. When the stock when the stock clown talks, he says, guys, if and he doesn't even, he says, he makes it sound easy. If it takes out this level, it's going to go up. The SPY can go see this, it's going to go see that. If it takes out, it's going to go down to the 200-day moving average. It's a joke. And that's why no one views his video. He's got 18,000 followers, yet he gets less than 100 views on his videos, and major videos too. When he talks about all the market, I make my videos way more views, but I have a quarter of the followers. You go figure. Because the thing is I'm more directed to the intelligent people. The people who follow him, in my humble opinion, are clowns like him. They like to be wrong, stock clown. All right. Anyways. Yeah, Air Canada. Well, I'm not going to talk about Air Canada, because that's a Canadian stock. You know what? I focus on U.S. stocks, USA people, number one. All right, so it's U.S. stocks. I like U.S. stocks. U.S. stocks. That's my focus. U.S. stocks, people, not Canadian stocks. See, BA, BlackBerry, garbage. Canadian stock, no good. Can't confirm. I tried warning the damn longs over there, BB longs. Any BB out there? I'm explaining you the situation. I've been talking. Listen. MAGA USA. I don't understand, Pedro. What do you mean? Yeah, David. The leaps are still they're still doing okay, the leaps for thing. But you know what? Things change. So I'm looking to get into leaps again, but I'm waiting for the earnings. It's one of those things. If you hold the leaps, you may be making a lot of money. It's an earnings thing, right? So I'm sticking to the monthly options. Probably hits 30. What hits 30? No, but I'm talking about the U.S. companies. They're the best companies, right? Let's think about it, people. Apple, right? Google, right? What are they? They're U.S. companies. You know what I'm saying, people? FedEx. These are the companies that inspire the world, right? Google, right? Apple. Are they U.S. companies? Yeah. That's why everybody knows about Apple. Apple's a U.S. company, right? All right, people. So they're not Canadian companies, right? You know, people, what about Tesla? That's a U.S. company. That's the most innovative company making change, man. That's an incredible company. The cars, people love the cars. There's a lineup to buy the cars for TSLA. So you know what? TSLA, you know, and it's also, you know, it's still above the 200-day moving average, right? So anyways, I mean, in theory, this stock is doing really well. I don't know what it's going to do, Patrick. You know what? With earnings, I don't. You know what? I don't even care what it does. What I'm going to do is then look for the. You know, I'm seeing if there's a reversal. Step one. That's it. And you know how long I'm going to be staying. Well, don't forget earnings are coming up, right? I think they're next week. So it's going to be a quick trade in Tesla if it confirms. If not, I don't get it. I don't bother with Tesla. We'll wait for the earnings. Yeah. You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna. Like, you know what? Whatever they do with for Tesla, no. I was looking for that reversal signal. It never came. And it can reverse. And it can reverse. I just this never came. But the beautiful thing is tomorrow we might see it. I might see it. I might see it. But if we don't see it, you don't see me talk about it. It's because I don't see anything that was good. And some people jumped in. You know, I had people message me. I want to go long. I want to go long Tesla. But the thing is, I'm waiting for the signal. I just don't guess, people. Okay, so no, Patrick, I'm focusing on my longs, man. Like JPM. I made money there, right? You know, I'm bullish. I'm not bearish anything. I'm bullish. I don't play the bearish side right now because it's the bull side I focus on. Since that's what the market's doing. You know, people. No, but I can only get into so many. I'm only going to get into so many ideas. You know, I trade my ideas. What I post, you guys, my plans, are what I want to get into. I put money, and if they confirm, right? You capisce, people, comprende. Understand what I'm saying, people? AEPL. You know, I'm not like these so-called services that they post a million plans and they don't get into their own plans. You know, I'll tell you a true story, people. The world record holder does not get. He's admitted does not get into his own plans. He may get into one of his plans. Okay? You follow what I'm getting at, people? He does not get into all of his plans. He stays on his damn thing. And by the way, I made a fool out of that guy back in February 2016. Okay? Because these people, you know, they know, and their plans. Oh, I don't want to get into it. You know, you'll see. Anyways, listen. How many contracts? No, contracts are how many you can get into. You know, I suggest, for example, Pedro, if someone has $10,000, for every of my plan, you go in with $2,000. I'll give you a simplified, you know, thing. You know, somebody who has $50,000, they go with $5,000 per plan. Okay, and then you make money based on, because my statistical facts show that 80% of the time we're right. Comprende, people, and that's how you make the money. Look at. We made money in Apple. We made money in JPM. We made money in X. We made money in what else was it? Can't think of it right now. But anyways, people, we made money. And the fact of the matter is, people, you know, we wait for confirmation. You know, I don't get into my plans until they confirm, right? And everybody could. A lot of people can listen. If you have a smaller account, you go with less. You go with less contracts. It doesn't matter. Like I explained to people, my system is scalable. Scalable. All right, people. All right. So, I talked about Apple. Anything else you want to talk about, people? Do you have rules you would like us to follow? Say when things are not going the way. Well, yeah, I mean, look at, if something's going to go, if you're in profits and something goes against you, looks like it's going to, you know, you can put a stop at break. Even if you get stopped out, you get out of the position, and that's it. Most of the time, to be honest with you, Jennifer, when things go correct, okay, it's pretty cut and dry. It just goes for you, like JPM did, for example. You know, people, let's put up JPM. Jennifer asked me a good question, so look at JPM, right? So, you know, JPM confirmed and just went straight up. That's how the best plans work, okay? They don't give much. Now, reversal plans are a little different, but, you know, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So they're cut and dry, okay? sometimes they pull back a little bit. Now, then you got to give it some room. For example, like CRM today, it confirmed, but you know the market conditions weren't the best, and the stock pulled back a bit. But you could see it strong, right? It didn't pull back against you. And then you need to put like you put a, like you can look like a $2 stop. So if the stock drops $2 from the which of course it did not, you might say, you know what, I'm gonna exit the position and look for a re-entry. Example, okay, Jennifer. There's so many variables. But when I try to post a plan, I'm trying to make it simple enough for people to get in, make money. And of course, they want to make more money. I have so many other strategies, but it's beyond the scope of what I'm doing right now. What I'm doing right now, I know that people can make money, good money, just simply buying calls or buying puts when I have put plans, right? Right now, I've been focused on the call side. You know why? Because the market's going higher. Let's laugh at the high flyer. I mean, the stock clown, right? SPY, right? Let me ask you people. Stock clown complaining over here, 250. Right? 500 points later, still complaining. It drops a little bit, he's celebrating. Ah! It's going to go down. Ah! That guy didn't listen to my update. Made money today, maybe doing swing trades, but he's been. Yeah, I know he's wrong. He does swing trades, but he's wrong still. And he doesn't get it. He's still wrong the big picture. That's what the clown doesn't understand, Patrick. The stock clown doesn't understand that he's wrong the big picture, because he's not he's been bearish the market since August, and when the market drops he's celebrating. Look, I'm right, right? Or when the garbage stocks drop, but he's been wrong where the stocks count, like Win, like Tesla, like Apple. He was making fun of Apple, and he's very rude to people. The stock clown, very rude person. That guy is gonna is getting something coming. He's very, and the thing is, he knows he can't. The guy only will talk negative about me, and will say baloney. And at the same time, I make him look like a fool. I said to him, "Let's be professional. Let's post plans. Let's show." But he makes excuses. Private clients. He doesn't have private nothing. Guy's advice is horrible. He posts horrible advice all the time. He told people to short BA at 240 and keep adding, keep adding. I'm sorry, people, you're wrong, man. That's just wrong. Even the world record holder isn't a donkey like that. That guy, if he's got a 2-point stop rule, okay? It doesn't work, get out. He's at least he's more honest with stuff like that. No, you know what happened with the stock clown is that he started shorting WYN, and I destroyed him. I made him look like a fool. Let me tell you the story. It's a good question. WYN. This is where I met that stock clown, and the stock clown was wrong. I was long Win, okay, and it was this day here. We were long calls, okay. Stock clown started his short position. I'm not lying, people, at 106, and he's still short to this day. From 106. Yes, that's right, people. Okay, so then he said adding at 108. And it's up here. I made some plans, some didn't work, some did not work up here. But the thing was, this kept going higher. And from what I understand, he also added up here as well. So he has an average of around 123, but has started his short position, the stock clown, at 106. So I'm sorry, but that can't be a guy with good skills with options. I'm sorry to say. Why would you waste your energy shorting something from 106 and still remain short? Because it's going to come in, the high flyer. It's going to come in. Just wait for it. They all come in. Just wait for it. That's his analogy. But he's wrong on the stocks that count. Yes, AAOI, a junkie stock like that, or a shop, yeah, they worked. But the problem is he's wrong when it comes to the big picture, like the market itself. And that's what the clown, the retard doesn't understand. Yeah, X basically, I told I would have put a stop on that and get out, take profits in that. It just hasn't been moving. So I got out of X, took some profits. It gave you the opportunity, right? You didn't move. You know what? I keep telling people, when you study, there's a feel. It's just too much baloney in X. So I just took profits and moved, right? It was a very small gainer for me, very small gainer X. But at least it's not a loser. He said not to buy puts, that he 3 months out and give me some. Yeah, I know. You told me you lost a lot of money following the stock clown. I know. And that's his name, my opinion, Stock Clown, because you know what? He doesn't want to admit to being wrong. Stock Clown doesn't want to admit it. You know what? I'll tell you a true story here too, since we're talking about. I want to talk about Apple. Over here, I'm not lying here, people. When Apple was over here, the guy's making fun of lungs. It's cheap. He make those stupid comments. It's cheap. Buy it here. Now, where is Apple to this day, people? Is it not higher? Did it not go higher? So is the Stock Clown wrong again? It was a high flyer. The guy was listen to me. I said Apple was in a chop zone, but the thing of the matter is with the stock, and we made plans, and this made money and all this stuff on the options over here, right? But what I'm getting at, people, is the Stock Clown has been wrong Apple since the 140. In fact, he's told people he thinks it's going to go down over here. Now, what happens when Apple is at 200 at the end of the year, sometime next year? What is he going to say then? The Stock Clown, right? And that's why I have him. I have him on Win, I have him on BA, I have him on a lot of stuff that he's been massively wrong, people. Massively wrong. All right, people. Yeah, the guy doesn't play the trend. The guy says to play the trend. He's not doing that. He doesn't take his own advice. That's why I call him the Stock Clown. It's a complicated way, the way he does things. He may make money, but I believe this, that most people, okay, and I must most people, he will not help them. He will harm them. In my system, it helps people, and that's it. And end of story. And I've proven it. And my plans prove it. Like, look at JPM. Not like the guy says to me, well, you were right, I'm wrong. No. He just makes excuses. I posted the confirmation, everything. You told me, why don't you post? And it was a good idea, so I started posting the numbers, right? Which I don't have to do, but I've done it. You know what? And it was a good idea, and I've done it, and I proved in it. So I win again. Ha ha! You lost $8,000 following that. Yeah. But anyways, it's okay. Yeah, then he blocks you. I know, because you know what? Because when you confront him with the truth, he'll give excuses like, "Oh, what's your position size and how much did you?" Reality, people don't want to short 25 shares of a stock. Okay, they want to do 1,000. Now, let me ask you something, people. Let's be real. Let's be real here. Let's think about this logically. Let's say, if a big player wants advice, right? He wants to do 1,000 shares of this sucker, right? A guy with $1 million account, right? Does the guy want to be in the hole with 1,000 shares? That much from 240? That's a pretty bad short. Wouldn't you agree, people? Well, what about telling people to go short Win? Try doing that with 1,000 shares, Stock Clown, and let's see if your analogy works. I would never tell people to go in, especially with your thing. But you know what? People going long, if people went long with 1,000 shares, my ideas, they would make money. You understand, Stock Clown? Because my ideas don't go against like yours. Stock Clown. Enjoy that, people. All right, people. Look at JPM, right? The guy the guy was trying to look smart, right? But I made him look like a fool again. When we confirmed my plan, he made stake money. We could buy a car. Some people could buy a car with the money going along with JPM. Or multiple, or dinners for 6 months. Say Sandra, yeah, PYPL is probably good. I didn't bother with that one. So much good stuff's happening. Yeah, but it hasn't gone much up more than we were, but it's probably forming something to go higher. Definitely this stock can go higher. PYPL. That's definitely something something that could break out. If we break out this high, yeah, this sucker could fly. Oh yeah, because there's a wedge here, right? So we could go higher. Oh yeah, PPY. Look for the power over. And I don't know if this will move fast enough. But it is a good stock, Paul. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I'm just focusing on, there's just so much to get into, right? I like Tesla as a reversal play too, even if you can confirm, right? And then of course BA, but BA, I don't doubt a BA is going to confirm anytime soon, but it's definitely something I definitely interested in I'm classifying BA as a reversal plan, right? So as the Stock Clown shorts it, we'll be looking to make money to the long side, hundreds and hundreds of % gains. in BA. That's what I'm looking for. Solid gains with real options, not closing an option within like the way he did things, right? Because you know why? He has no conviction. Just like he got out of JPM. Why not go long, stock clown, right? But no. Wouldn't you? And the funny thing is, if the stock clown would go long instead of short, he would make. You know what, guys? You want to know something, people? The guy would be rich. The guy would be rich going against his own stupid advice. Reality, people. I'm not joking to you. He'd be rich. Yeah, yeah. But Edwin, look at BA. But you're looking at things wrong, Edwin. BA. Look at BA. Listen, people. Don't. Big deal. Look at if you do a fib retracement, that's not even a 5% retracement on the move. You got to look at the big picture. Look where BA was in October. Okay? Right here. Right? 132. The stock has practically doubled its value, my friend. Ma comprende, Edwin. So what the hell is that? It's the end of the line for this? I'm telling you, no way. But again, I'm waiting for the confirmation reversal signal. I couldn't care less. Comprende, Edwin. But what I'm saying is, this is not a stock I would want to short. And this move, this move, it just, people who are long this stock, they people could have been taken. Whatever happened here, the longs are the people, the long-term investors who are laughing. They still made great gains. It's still high. Look at it. The stock clown shorted at 240. It's still against him. The stock clown. Stock clown. Yeah, that's what you are, stock clown. And I'll tell you who the stock clown is, people who ever want to ask, right? You just put on the hashtag high flyer, and that's his new name, stock clown. Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of stock clown stories. I mean, that guy made me like, the steak one. I love that. When I heard myself talking about the steak dinner thing. In my other live stream, I was just cracking up. CRM confirmed. That's right. It didn't confirm this morning. It confirmed like a little like towards was it 10? But then the market, it's kind of keeping it down. It's really strange. I'm surprised it did not take it higher. But you know what? I think it's going to pop tomorrow. It should anyways. You know what, people? That's a strong stock. CRM. Honestly, look at this thing here. Is a strong stock, right? You look at that. Here it is. I drew the wedge here. We're consolidating above this wedge, and I mean, simply getting to 102, it should be easy for the stock. And even higher, 104. But 102, we're going to make great gains in those 100 calls. No, it isn't, Jacqueline. I mean, you got to jump in. Tomorrow. Just buy it. Hey, Sandro just joined. Did I miss anything on Apple? No, you did. Well, I mean, my video kind of explains it, but simply Apple, basically, simply Apple, AAPL, simply we want to see power over 156.80 with volume, but if the volume isn't there, look for basing above 156.80, I should say, and look for power towards 157.25 to 157.50. Of course, if we get the price power within that 157.25 to 157.50 area, it's an automatic entry. UPS was down today, earnings in morning. We'll find out what UPS is going to be doing, but I like FedEx better than UPS. Again, UPS didn't confirm, so until UPS confirms, you just don't want to bother with UCP. I think UPS has to get above 120.80. That's what I said in my other live stream. 120.80. Same thing with FedEx. Like I told people, listen, you want to be safe. You just wait for the breakout of 127.5 for FedEx, right? So FDX, right? I mean, big money's inside of this, okay? And it's just they're just, I cannot control when the market wants to break it up, but it's getting close. We need power though. We keep trying, and they're just gonna one day, boom, we're gonna just pop. So wait for the pop, right? I've been making good money in the February. I've traded them multiple times because I knew what to look for. And so my entry, my average is really low for FedEx for the November 17, 2:30 calls. At the same time, I'm looking to add on a break. out. Yeah, low. You know what? It's a matter of that getting above that level. You know, they look like they want to go higher. The damn home builders, but you know, like I say, I divide stuff up. You know, I still haven't gotten back into low. I did get out of low, take some profits in low, and then I look to get back in, and it's. But I've been watching it. Just that if better things come up, I just focus my money somewhere else, right? But it's still good. And the thing of the matter is like it could move, you know, and I might miss the move because I'm focusing on other stuff. But low, you know, it's held support at 80, and it's in that kind of building into that chop zone of between 80 and 82.5. So I think once it breaks above that 82.5 area, but I think a good signal would be honestly that gets above, you know, and not just get above, but hold above the 81.50. TGT. I don't know about that stock. You know, Lulu. Okay. Oh yeah, Lulu. You want to? Okay. Someone asked me. So look, Lulu did what I said, right? I talked about the support zone, and what I liked about Lulu, people. So let me explain about Lulu. You see, Lulu, in my opinion, is a stock that should go higher. Now, even though the stock clown shorted this and it worked, the guy again short stuff for the wrong reason. And example, BA wrong, Win wrong. So when it comes to the big picture, that guy's wrong. I still, when this stock does break out, I will be correct. Now, here's the thing here. I'm going to tell you what's going on here. Here is a lower low. So 56, 56, right? A higher low. I'm going to say these have higher lows. So look at this. Higher low, this goes up, right? So watch this. Higher low, 56, 56, 56, 56. Higher low, 56.19. Higher low, 57.40, and this is the last low, and this is a now what do we have here? It's called hammer, right? We hammered right at support. 60.78. Look at the son of a look what she did today when the market was weak, right? So when this son of a bitch, when this stock cracks above 63, we got a bull flag here pattern. We go up higher, you know. And so PowerTarget trade right again with two winning plans in Lulu. Big picture, I'm still in this with the November calls. That pullback, you know what? It looks like they created a bull flag pattern. Should be able to shoot it up to 67, 68. Definitely. Look at people. I'll tell you a story. J&J, right? I'm just to tell you. I just have experience with this stuff. Okay. Now I talked about J&J, right? And I know Patrick remembered this. And then there was a reverse. Now look at J&J. It happened to screw us. Then she reversed, and look where she is today, right? And I believe that something like, but of course J&J and Lulu not the same, but I believe that Lulu is going to do something like that where it's going to look pretty good in the next couple of weeks. Okay? That's my opinion of Lulu. Now, if it's not going to happen, it doesn't happen. Oh, well, what can I do? But my analogy stands that this stock did break out. It's just that the volume wasn't there, and they're now just probably, I mean, look, it's something happened. The market was very weak, right? Why create a what's it called? What they call it? What's the candle call? And I was impressed by the. I was happy just for them to bounce. I was very impressed by this action, and I posted it. So I'm very happy with this. I believe we're gonna be here, you know, a couple weeks from now. B honestly is tricky up here. Yeah, but I said to you, Paul, it still needs to. It needs to. I'm watching. No more. Right. You know what? Again, people. Yeah, hammer. That's right. The hammer. It's a hammer. That's right. And so there's a lot of things I know that are bullish on this chart that does not explain this pullback, right? But the pullback is just happened to pull back for whatever reason. But in reality of it, this stock is supposed to go higher, okay? And I stand by that's what this stock is going. And I did make the first reversal plan was confirmed here, and we did make about 80% gains. So what I did, people, is this. Let me explain what I did. I sold the 60 calls for 80% gains, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you why. Remember, I talked about I decided to take profits, and then the runners were simply buying in with the 65 calls. And I did that because I didn't want to be too overweight in something, because you know what? Anything can happen. Anything can fail. And of course, they decided to pull this back more than expected. But in reality, I got November 17 calls. That's plenty of time, right? And this stock, look, by making this hammer today, I'm convinced that we're going to at least be able to break even, if not make great profits. And then I'll be laughing, ha 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 ha. And I'll be laughing to the thing. IBM is setting up still. You know, IBM is going to go higher, in my opinion. We just need to wait for the signal. You know what? That's what I'm going to be doing. That'll be 2 winning plans, you know, for doing the right thing. See, listen, the stock clown, he's just a clown. That guy's wrong more than he's right, and I've proven it. If he would post everything he does, everyone would see how, you know what, every time he posted shorting the IWM. Honestly, IWM people, I swear to you people, I'm not no word of a lie. You know, IWM, he shorted over here, boom, it takes off. The guy never said anything bullish about the IWM, only PowerTarget trade. Only me, only I said it. And I explained it. You go look at my October 14th plan. I explain everything like with reason. I talk about, you should go see that. Listen, people, honestly, you should see that October. It's called October 14th SPY IWM. I made that plan for a reason, because that's a real plan, a real analysis of the stocks market. Not what the stock clown does with all the guesses in his numbers. His videos are the most worthless videos. Like I said, that guy's a clown. That's why I call him a clown now. The guy thinks he's intelligent. He's a clown. He would make 10 times the money following my advice versus his own donkey advice. End of story. Alright, anyways, people. Well, I talked about waiting. I talked about holding, right? And JPM, well, JPM, you want to know something about JPM? JPM's options were strong. Oh, I couldn't believe how strong the options were. I was like, what's going on? The stock is dropping, but the options are still rising. And they were, actually. And the little drop that the options didn't, it was like, that's showing it was bullish. So for me, don't forget now, people, you put a stop on break even, right? The stock's a breakout stock. The market was dropping. There's a little bit of fear, you know, but the options did not do anything negative. We got in at 1.68, right? The options didn't drop below 1.90. That's why I'm laughing. In fact, what I did is I did take, because I mean, there's things I see. I mean, again, people, there's a lot of things I do or can do, right? But that's not in you know, here in this format. This format's to talk about the big picture, big plan, big ideas, you know. And of course, JPM isn't just going to flop. But if it happens to go, listen, here's the thing: if JPM, you can even put a stop right at break even on a worst case scenario, right? I would hold JPM. I mean, JPM is going higher. Yeah, Cat needs more time. I just saying that I think Cat's going to go higher, my opinion. But I don't have a plan for Cat. You understand, Sunil? I don't have a plan for Cat right now. Cat has been amazing. Yeah, Facebook. Facebook. I don't like Facebook right now. It could be a reversal play. I have to look at it. You know, I told people many times I didn't like it when it was up there. You know what? I'll tell you the true story, people, about Facebook. Yep. You know, people ask me over Facebook, and PowerTarget trade correct again. Was up here. Is it good? We think it's good. You think, Sandra, you think it's good? No, I don't like Facebook. Look at where it's down. Boom, boom. No, not that I think it's going to go down. I'm just saying, I just didn't like it. I just know this stock's better. You know what? I made a reversal plan over here. Get better, 165. Boom, made money. I like. Here's my thing. I like Facebook as reversal plans. I don't like it as a breakout plan stock. It just fails so many times. Fails. It's just a choppy stock right now, right? Beep. So what could Google pop? I'm not focusing on Google. I'd rather go into Apple. Facebook, man. Facebook is a good reversal play. You know, that's my opinion. Many fails. That's right. That's why. You know, people, a lot of things I do, you know what? You know why you don't hear me talk about Facebook? Because Facebook is not, it doesn't meet my criteria. When I look for reliability in the stock too. See, my system is so powerful. You have no idea, people. See, that's why I can do so many winners in a small selection of picks. Nobody does that. I don't care. There's nobody. Not one damn company out there is doing what I'm doing, and they can't do it. They can't do it. They can't do the same small list that I'm doing. They can't do it. It can't be as right as PowerTarget trade. And that's the secret, people. Is finding the highest probability trades, mafankulo. Capiche? You understand, people? It's following the highest it's the probability. Yeah, I made good money in Facebook too, but as reversal plays. Capiche? Yeah. You know, there's so many stocks moving, but listen, it has to meet my criteria. If I talk about a stock, it's because I think it's safe and has a good probability to make us money, right? But unfortunately, you know, there's no way to be perfect. You know, that's the reality of it. I mean, and anybody, there's no perfect method, but my method stats show we're 80% correct with big wins in the 80%, with small losses on 20%. If you divide your account by 5, for example, you're going to make money on because you don't want to put too much on one plan, right? But if you spread it out, you win. You just win, right? So that's part of a strategy, and that's the advice. Following PowerTarget trades, people. PowerTarget trade, PowerTarget. And the name means something. Everything has a meaning. What I'm saying, the system PowerTarget trade, I call the system PowerTarget trade, has a methodology to it. I make the rules, and sometimes I don't follow the rules of PowerTarget trade. And PowerTarget trade, with the system that I'm talking about, PowerTarget trade, it doesn't care what the stocks are doing. It says it's going to say this, it's going to say that, right? The visionary lines don't care. They only tell me statistical measurement, and I study these damn things. And they help me filter out a lot of noise, which is the more high probability, whatever, okay? And it's all about making one thing, money. It doesn't matter what the stock is. It's a matter of can we make money in it. So whether it be Apple, whether it be Tesla, whether it be BA, whatever it is, can we make money? You know what, people? Fact of the matter is, I made a lot of BA plans, all documented. Pedro, that's funny. Yeah, I know, confirmation. Yes, you know, people, you know, listen to me carefully. People, listen carefully, people. Confirmation is key. Means is part of the system. Do you understand me, people? Just that word, confirmation is key, is part of the system. How many times have you thought a stock is going to go higher, and you just buy it because you think it, and then it doesn't confirm, but then it doesn't go anywhere. But then if you had a confirmation system, like a checklist to make sure, you could avoid it. Imagine now that happened to me. You know what? Confirmation is key. Happened through, you know how you learn in life? Through pain and loss. I tell you, I lost lots of money over the years, like, you know, especially in the past, right? And confirmation is key, is from pain and suffering. That's the reality of it. So when anything I speak is from deep experience. All right, people. That's why you're not going to find anybody like me. Nobody. Okay, look. Reality is, you know. I like Dan Zanger's. I like his story. You know, the guy. Listen. Here's the reality of it. Look, the guy lost $400,000 before he made it big, but he also made it big on a very lucky time. In other words, when the market was. I know what. You know, way back when he made the money. Even a person with low skill could have made a fortune on that run that he made the money in. But top it off with the pain he had and with a strategy, right? And you're going to make fortune, right? And that's what it was, right time. But in these market conditions, he doesn't even go into his own plans. Reality is, I've checked what he said, and he doesn't go into hardly any of his plans because they don't meet his strict volume criteria. Meanwhile, he says his stocks confirm, and yet they sucked bags in volume. None of his rules confirm that. To me, most people don't do as well as he says because the guy's average. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that guy anymore. But anyways, you know, I made a fool of him on the February 2016 reversal. The guy was calling for a market collapse, and everybody was so afraid. Oh, you have no. People thought it was the end of the world. And here I am. I'm making a plan. It's documented on my website. Okay, you look for it deep. You want to know the truth? You go see that video, and I made a plan to make 300%. Where the world record holder called for a market collapse. And then I followed it up with 5 winning plans. All right, enough with that story. Yeah, I swear to you, 5 winning, but I didn't have a YouTube channel to document those videos. But if someone was to go deep, deep into my stream, I'm telling you, it's true. What I'm saying, it's all documented. What I said, those plans, so powerful. I made, and you know how many people were calling it wrong? We're talking about top pros, but not me. And most people, even my own, a lot of my followers, when some people who I talk to and think, it says I couldn't believe it. I didn't even believe it. They were like amazed. I says, well, people, it's called skills, real skills, not guessing skills like the stock clown. I had Netflix. Yeah, look at Netflix for example. Imagine Netflix as a high flyer. Let's put up Netflix, people. Let's talk about the high flyer because a lot of people love to hear about the high flyer. It's funny, you know. You don't want to be like the high flyer. Let's put up a monthly chart on the high flyer and let's have a laugh here, okay? Okay. So here's the high flyer. It's a high flyer right now. It happened to go down, right? But here, it's a high flyer right now. That guy would still be short. It's a high flyer. It's a high flyer. High flyers keep going up higher. Oh, right? High flyer is still up here. Now, pretend you're a high flyer like him. The guy would probably, especially here, the guy would keep holding short. He'd keep holding. Okay, this is him. He'd short over here. It's a high flyer right over here, right about here. It's a high flyer. This candle, short guys. It's going up at. Oh, making money. Then it goes back up, goes back down. Boom. It's a high flyer. You know, makes a bit of money here. Boom. What I'm getting at is that the reality of this is he could have called, if let's say you're a high flyer. This high flyer was $38. You know, look at this. This thing was a $3 stock, people, right? But this high flyer went from $3 in 2005 to $193. That's high flyer. That's going to even go higher. This high flyer. You know, this high flyer will go even higher. It's stretched. The monthly charts are stretched. That's a lot of skill you need for that, right? Oh, yep. Okay. Anyways, poor sap, man. Poor wrong sap. All right, now let's get back to the daily charts. Some people had fun. You know, I talk about the well, stock clown. Forget about calling him the stock clown, right? Stock clown is the best name for him. Yes, I don't know why people bashing you because of your plan, especially, yeah, but that guy bashes me, Edwin. You know, the guy bashed me. You know what? I proved him wrong. The guy told me, listen, the guy told me, don't block me. You know, because I was making him look bad left, right, and center. He was waiting for Win to collapse. The guy was thinking Win was going to, the guy was shorting Win. Listen, people, I'm not joking here. No word of a lie. No word of a lie. He can lie. He lies, though. There's one thing about that guy is he lies. But I'm telling you the truth. 106, he started shorting at 106, okay, when it was breaking out. I called it, and you know, who was right? Power Trick or Trade Sandro or Stock Clown calling it a short at 106? I think I'm right. I just think I decimated him and destroyed him already. End of story. Yeah, he's still wrong, and he's still short Win. That's right. Now, yeah, maybe this thing will come down, but what the stock clown doesn't get is that the guy's been wrong a long freaking time. Just like the SPY, just like the IWN, just like BA, just like Tesla. You follow people? Listen, that guy was making fun of people on Tesla board, okay? No, I'm telling you the truth. The guy makes fun of people, but the guy's the clown, not the people that are long Tesla. The people the people long this stock, you know, who made the money. The guy was telling people to short BA, Tesla, since this area here. Yes, it went up and down, but in the reality of it, it's still higher than where he was. And it went from where he said to get out of it, it went to 380. Look, 382. Then we had that, then it was a good short over here, right? It was a good short over here, but it wasn't a short at 300 like the stock clown said. And that's the point. He didn't call it for a short at 380. He called it for a short at 300 or 280. Follow, people? Stock clown doesn't get it. That he's wrong. Wrong. That's it. End story. Stock clown. Oh, Jennifer, are you talking about the video plan? Which video plans did you look at, Jennifer? Yeah, I'm not going to get everything. I'm not going to get into every idea. I was in cat, by the way. I just didn't get into cat. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, you know what? With Twitter, I'm not bothering with. You know what? You never want to hold into earnings for most stocks. Oh, yeah, because my videos. I tell you people. And again, you should study my created playlist, okay? Because nobody ever has made videos like that. But they prove my point that my plans, all my plans, I'm honestly telling you people, all my plans have one idea in mind. I want to make money myself, right? And that's what's special about it. Is each plan I make is something that I want to get into myself. But when I see something backfire, one thing is I know that I get out and that's it. I move on, right? Or I take profits. For example, I didn't like the way X moved, but it did make profits. It just didn't move right. And if something doesn't seem right, and especially going again, you take a break even, right? At least a break even, right? Yeah, how many times? All I've been studying all of them. Patrick was asking for success stories. Yeah, my success stories are in my created playlist. Um, I'm telling you, those created playlists, they show everything from the plan to the confirmation and then the end result. And just recently Netflix was a 300% winner in 2 days. I posted the plan before the move. I posted the confirmation. All right, I even gave the heads up that day, and we hit two targets. It was amazing. That plan, even the numbers I said was almost crystal ball like, scary crystal ball like. It's getting incredible the way I picked the perfect everything, the perfect Fibonacci's to figure out the targets and everything. And it went to my targets and still went above those targets. That is powerful, and that you will never see Stock Clown be able to do. That's why the Stock Clown cannot produce plans like mine. He can't do it. And the fact of the matter is, the Stock Clown I told the Stock Clown to hold his positions in Home Depot. Honest to God, one day, people. And then it went up. He could have made hundreds of percent more, but he said, "I'm getting out of here. Are you crazy?" Yeah, because we did it through email at the time. And I had to block him there too, because he was just sending spam to me. The guy can never admit that he's wrong and I'm right. I would burn him left. To this day, I burn him left, right, and center. I have another person emailing because I can't be bothered with him. And he's having a field day with a Stock Clown. A field day with the stock. I'm gonna have a field day with the Stock Clown, because as these stocks go higher and higher and higher, and when Apple goes to 200, I'm gonna be having a field day with the Stock Clown. The Stock Clown make a big mistake shorting Apple. Big mistake. But you know what? In the story, the guy's been wrong a ton. A ton. Listen, he's been short Apple since 140, people. Short win from 106 to 108 and added and added and added. Short BA from 240. He says he's got skill, that he can do option plans. I'm sorry, you can't do option plans. No way. Not like me. Can't do it. Can't do it, Stock Clown. And he'll post baloney stuff, man. What he posts, it's all baloney. All baloney. When do you think Apple will go up? Well, to 200. I say long term, David. I don't know. I wish I knew that. Man, if I knew that, if I knew that answer, you know what? I told you that. Nobody knows that answer. I just believe that we're going to go there based on the technicals, based on the story, based on the fundamentals, based on a lot of things. Like, look at Warren Buffett recently stated. Now he must have they changed the targets to 300. They have higher targets for Apple, because Apple is a leader of the market. Okay, people, that's the reality of. Everybody. You know why Google makes great phones and Microsoft is making great products? It's thanks to Apple. That's the reality of it, people. It's Apple, the leader. Apple changed the whole market from the iPhone, people. Comprende? See, people don't capisce these things, man. Think about it logically here. Who is leading the market? It's Apple. Microsoft now is just a software company now. They're making good products, by the way, Microsoft's making, but it's all because of Apple. It wasn't because of Microsoft. Apple forced Microsoft to make good products. Apple is making better products for people that even companies make. Don't you capiche, people? Right, you should capiche these things, man. Well, I'm telling you so people understand. I have fun doing these live streams. I love it. A lot of people come and view it. The best views I get on these live streams, I don't get it, but live streams are and I tell you, people, listen to the videos, study the videos. They're just as good or better than the live streams, people. Yeah, but you know, that's honestly, think about Apple. The thing about Apple is the only stock my wife wanted to invest in. She won't touch anything else. Okay, she won't touch anything else but that company, and that says a lot right now. Okay, that says a lot. She won't touch any other company except that one. And I told her to get into it, but then she fell in love with it. No, true story. We've held Apple, you know, before the pre-split. You know, she bought shares at $100 a share and it went to $1,000. I don't know if you know that the Apple used to be a $1,000 stock. By the way, people, there was a 7-to-1 split. This is the reality. I know Apple like you wouldn't believe. Okay. And the thing of the matter is, I called for Apple. I told my wife to go long Apple at $120 a share, way back when it was a seven. You know, when it was then it went from 120 to 1,000. You can see why my wife loves the company, and she wouldn't want to sell it. But then I told her, you got to get rid of, you got to sell Apple. You know, then the Steve Jobs problems, and I said, you got to sell Apple. Then I saw, I got her to get back into Apple, and then we had the 7-to-1 split. And we're making money. We've been making money for decades, you know, for over a decade in that thing, or for whatever, 57, 60, tons of money. So, capiche, people, you know. Now the stock flyer, high flyer can't do that stuff like that. He's never had anything like that. It's too small-minded. It's called scalper. Scalper means small mind. Can't make plans. Big mind. You need a big mind. If he had a big mind, he would have went long JPM, not short for a steak. I love that one. When I heard myself, the way I talked in my other video, you should go see my other live stream. Just listen to me ranting about stuff. It's funny. You'll laugh because it's funny, but it's about the truth. I had a blast listening to my own self talking about it as I'm making fun of the stock clown, man. I just laugh at the things I said. I said some amazing funny things, man, that I sometimes can't reproduce it, you know. Just gotta let it flow naturally out of me. Like I try to make it funny today, and I couldn't make it funny in the beginning. It was just gotta let the passion flow through of reality feeling of the ridiculousness of that guy. Any question, people? Any question about any other stocks? Yeah, well, everybody wants Apple to be a 190 but you know, it could. No, I'm not talking about Visa. J&J, yeah. I mean, man, I could have got back into that, but then I focus on other stuff. Like, it's just so many good ideas I have that keep going well. Like I wasn't wrong with J&J, just that it happened to play around. And the second time when I wanted to get into it, I didn't make an update on it, and it took off. But I was right. See, I got the big picture. That's the fact. The high flyer is wrong for months. PowerTarget trade correct. You know. Even if I was wrong temporarily, I destroyed the high flyer on J&J. You know what I'm saying, people? I wasn't wrong. 2 weeks later, the stock flies. You know what I mean? It's happened sometimes. You know what? I just gave up on the thing, but I saw a signal. I just didn't make it up. Honest to God, I'm not lying. But I didn't post it. So what? What can I? But I'm going to tell you the truth. Honestly. I said, look at it. I should have went in, but I should have went back into it. Fuck. You know what can you do, right? It should. CRM, man, that thing is damn wedged up. I'm surprised it didn't go to 100 today. But it should go soon. You know, it's ready. 102 should be hitting soon. It doesn't move fast, eh? But I mean, we should get to 102 no problem in a couple of days. 1,000 in Google. That time would be worth over. Yeah, you know, even sometimes I give up on some of my plans. They're so powerful, and they even go higher because I have vision. Unlike the stock clown with no vision, You should call them when you're a scalper. Don't tell people advice when you have no vision. When you're shorting something like Tesla from 300 or 280 and it goes to 380. I'm sorry, you shouldn't be giving advice. How come people generally buy options priced at? Well, first of all, those are expensive options. When you say 35, that's $3,500 options, right? So it depends, because that's still cheaper. Buying a $3,500 option, they must be leaps, like really in the money leaps. Perhaps you're looking at, right? Because $35, I don't know. Options go by, they cost as low as $20 to whatever. To whatever price if you want to go really deep in the money, they cost more money, right? If you go buy leaps, they cost more money. If you buy weeklies, they cost a certain price. It depends on the price, right? Like Tesla options are expensive. You want to just go to November the next just 1 week out, and they're expensive still, even though it dropped so much. But the weekly options but we got some cheaper, closer options to use. If I go long TSLA, I might try October 27 if I see the right signal, like something like 335 calls. It'd be cheap, in case they decide to bounce it back to 340. Yeah, stock bookie was short from 240, and he told somebody advice. I seen it post. He told people to short at. He said, add. You just be willing to keep adding. Well, he's damn wrong. End of story. Stock clown. Yeah, that's the reality. Add. That's his style. Add. Because he thinks everybody has an unlimited, unlimited account. SA. Okay, I know. It's just I gotta keep it down. Yeah, I know. I agree. I shouldn't scream. But you know what? That guy's going to make our streams funny. I think people are going to love to hear the story, people. You know what, people? Because it's not like I'm making it up. And the guy, he knows, he's hearing my streams because he's posting stuff on, he's trying to counteract what I say. But it doesn't matter because he doesn't capisce what I'm saying. You don't got the big picture, stock clown. Okay? You don't got the big picture, stock clown. That's what you don't capisce. Okay? You don't understand. You face me, plan for plan, chicken clown, man. Plan for plan. You make plans like mine. You see if you have the skill. You can't do it because you don't have the skill. You're a scalper. I'm a big-minded guy. Caprice? I've been telling people to go long Apple. I even told the BlackBerry longs people. I said, Apple. Listen, I told the BlackBerry longs. Apple is going to be way above BlackBerry from the 100+ area. And to this day, am I not right? Even big managers put big money in BlackBerry and are down lots of money. Instead of listening to Power Trick or Trade, they're down $1 million. I told them, go long Apple. When Apple was below 100, people. No, true story. No word of a lie. I've been telling people long Apple. I never changed that stance, and I was right. Not the billionaire Carl Icahn, Power Trick or Trade. I told you, people, it's about the plans people make. All I did is make plans, tell the big picture. You know how many people message me, it's going to go down to 70, and look where it is now. People, when Apple went below 100, I made plans, reversal plans, right at 90 when we went right back to 100. Power Trick or Trade correct, where Carl Icahn, billionaire, wrong and sold out. And then Warren Buffett stepped in, right? But Warren Buffett has some younger investors telling him what to do. That's the reality of it. Because Warren Buffett does not buy technology stocks, but he's got some young people taking the reins and told him, buy Apple, man. Probably listen to me. Power Trick or Trade Sandro said buy Apple. He's right. Billionaires would be right listening to Power Trick or Trade. If you want to lose money, billionaires would make scraps with the bookie. Honestly, Billionaire listen to PowerTarget trade. Billionaire make money. If they're smart enough. PowerTarget trade. Listen to PowerTarget trade. That's it. And I know my system is powerful, but I know what it can help anybody. Here's the beautiful thing about my system. It can help everybody. He doesn't need to because he, you know, and I proved one thing, Paul, about my trade, about my system. I keep telling people, does the plans help you? It wouldn't matter if I'm making millions of dollars, right? If you don't make money, what good does it do you, right? Carl Icahn's a multi-billionaire. Might as well listen to him, right? He told you to sell Apple. Well, right? And imagine, you know, I'm pretty sure my wife would be pretty upset at Carl Icahn if she said, you told me to sell Apple. Right? And then Apple's over here, not $150. Yeah, but the point is he could have made way more, right? That guy's a billionaire, right? That guy was wrong, Apple. That's my point. Right? The guy was planning to make a lot more in Apple. He was planning for it to go to 200, Patrick. That's my point here. So my point is, doesn't matter how much money he has. Would it help you? Would that advice help you? If you were long Apple at $90, okay? Let's say you had it at 90. He's telling you to sell it. Thank you, Paul. Oh, because she bought Apple? Is that why, Paul? You understand, Pat? I mean, like that's the reality of it. Like, I could keep telling people, don't look at the amount of money makes no difference. Does the plans work? You know what? You study my plans and tell me if they don't make money. Where does the bookie or the stock clown post plans like that? Doesn't. He just posts crap on his stream. Anyways, but it's funny, you know, because I have something to fun because when he posts things that he goes shorting like a BA, and he's wrong weeks and weeks and months, and that's where that's why he doesn't post that much anymore. He just really posts garbage, nothing, just common things. Oh, something's falling. Oh, look, he just makes horrible comments. Just he makes fun of people. He just makes people mad on his stream. So I'm kind of the guy, like, he's like a bully, you know. Stock clown's like a bully, but he met his match. He can't bully me, because I'll just make him look like a fool. Stock clown. They usually run Tesla. You know what? We'll look for the signal. You know, who knows? You know what? You know what? Tesla. I think if they can flip this sucker still, right? But if they don't, they don't, right? We can't force it, right? And remember though that Tesla, you know, obviously. Anyways, Tesla can flip. Put it to you that way. So we'll wait for the signal, right? But not all trades are going to work, right? This last reversal plan for Tesla worked back over here. Where was it? Yeah. I think was what the hell? I can't remember where I did this. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, no, sorry. Here it was. What? Of course I did. So it reversed. I was talking about a reversal, but we went to one of the targets. You know, let's get real, people. You know what? What I try to do is understand what the market is saying, okay, and not put my opinion on it. When I think the market is saying something is going to reverse or something is going to do this, I like to listen to the market. My system is not about going against the market. It's about going with what the market is saying, because that's the only way to make money, not to put an opinion. Now the stock clown puts an opinion. That's what he doesn't get. He puts an opinion on something. He says SPY shouldn't go up. SPY 250. Let's put up the SPY, people. Let's have a little fun here. Low volume. Grandma. A logarithm. That time of day, they're killing the puts. Let's buy some puts, people. Boom. Goes up higher. Confirmation usually happens in the first, the best ones anyways, the first hour of trading, Gabe. He would say go down, not up. No, I'm saying, like, the point is that the guy was bearish the SPY all here, and I guarantee you he had bearish plans that lost money, especially here. He was damn short over here, guaranteed you. Especially the IWM, he actually posted an IWM, and the funny thing is, as soon as he posted that IWM plan, the IWM took off a ton. No word of a lie, and that's why I love it when he posts when he posts stuff. But he says he's the best trader, eh? And yet, meanwhile, when he posts stuff like the real trades, the guy loses like he's wrong. Still wrong on IWN, by the way. You know, I even posted. I said, I bet you any money, people, the high flyer was shorting here, right here. No word of a lie. It's a high flyer, right? Right over here. It's too high. IWM, but he actually shorted over here, the high flyer. That's right. He buys shares, right? So his shares, he'll say, he excuses shares. That's what I'm trying to tell him. I says, to make money in options, you need real skill, real plans, real direction. You can't be wrong like you, stock clown. Anyways, people, I had fun, man. It's too much fun. I have too much fun. The guy's a clown, okay? Stock clown. Any other stocks, people? Yeah, BA and TSLA, Paul, I'm looking for them as reversals, but I think it's going to take some time with BA. I said, I'm hoping for BA to pull back more. But you know what? I'm going to see if I can find a safe reversal signal in BA. It may not be this week. It may be next week. Right? But in my opinion, what I wanted to say about BA is that I think, based on the way they pulled it back today, the way that sell-off even was able to bounce, reverse like that after it's made such an amazing move, it's bullish in my opinion. You see, stock clown. The fact of the matter is, the stock doubled its value. Stock clown, where you've been wrong multiple times, where I made multiple winning plans that anybody could have made money following those plans. Okay, stock clown. Haha. Yeah, Walmart did good. You know, there was a signal in that damn thing too, but I never bothered posting a plan for Walmart. WMT. I'm pretty sure I remember that. You know what? Sometimes I look at stuff and then I look at it. I go, man, I was gonna make a plan. Honestly, I was gonna make a plan. I didn't bother. But yeah, look at this. I mean, again, when you see Walmart going up, people, that's bullish for the market. JPM is a leading, you know, a bank being bullish, that's bullish for the market. The market ain't going to come. The market wants to go higher. And when the SPY is still up in the air, how is the stupid bookie going to, the stupid con going to look? Huh? How is he going to look? That's what I can't wait. I can't wait. Like I told him, you're finished. You're through this year. I'm going to be able to I'm going to be able to roast you the whole year for a very long time. If the guy would just admit it, that he's wrong, just be a man. Say, I'm wrong, and apologize. I'm sorry, you know. But this guy created this animosity, and he makes fun of people, and he has a lot of haters. The stock clown has a lot of haters, and if the haters knew that I was, you know, because some of the haters are the things that block. They may not know my stream, but if they knew it, they would flock. I probably would have hundreds of new followers say, "Oh, he's talking about the stock clown." Oh, they would flock to my stream. You know, spread the word, people. You don't like stock, you know, the stock clown? Come to Power Trick or Trade. He's gonna tell you the truth about him. Oh, they'll have a field day and make money with stock Trick or Trade. Power Trick or Trade. TGT. You know, it's probably something that, you know, the volume's pretty good. Yeah, you know, it looks like it's something that's setting up to move higher. I wonder why I never seen this stock. There's got to be a reason why I didn't see this stock, because I never seen it come up on my scans. There's a reason. I don't know why I didn't see this on my thing, to be honest. But anyways, people, like I said, there's just I'm focusing on the highest probability, and I can't catch every stock, and that's not what I do. what I do is try to catch stocks that are going to be directional that can make us money, like 100% gains on option. You notice my things is 100%, 200% gains. And by the way, people, you know, Fernando made those nice intro videos and the new logo by a follower that wanted to capture the spirit of what I do. You know, and he put a lot of work into that, you know, and that's what was special about it. Like you know, I could pay people to make stuff like that, and they couldn't do a good job, as good of a job as that. But that guy did it out of the happiness of me helping him make money. He took the time. He didn't have to do that, but he did. The guy messaged me, says, you know what? I want to help. I think you can have a more professional look. I want to help you get more subscribers, more followers. That was an intent to make and then I looked at the stuff he was making. I was like, wow, this looks amazing. And as soon as I looked at it, I wanted to, and then I started posting the videos, and I was really happy about it. And that's because of stuff I do, you know, because you know, it helps people, right? And that's why that guy made the videos for me, right? Or I've had people say, thank you, you made me money. I've done this, you've done this for me, you've done that for me. I have a lot of stories, so I know I've done good things. Right? I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for certain followers to step in and tell me the facts, you know. Because I had a lot of you know, you got a lot of trolls on StockTwits, you know. And just like the stock clown, they like to take people down when they're right, and when they beat them, they can't hack it, and they look for anything, and they say anything wrong. You know what? The fact of the matter is, if he would do plan for me, he would lose. If we put $500 on 500K on the line, I would take his 500K, put it in my pocket, and he bankrupt the damn clown. That's what I guarantee I could do it. Guaranteed. Yeah, I'm not going to look at those JIC tracks, those stocks. You know, that's what I do, people. You know what? No service, even, you know what? They don't focus on a small list. They'll give you a 30, 40, 50. You still got to figure out what to do. Okay? And then, like I told you, Dan Zanger doesn't take his own plans. Doesn't take them. And he states it on his thing because they don't meet his high volume criteria. If you look at his volume criteria, about 90% of his stock plans don't confirm based on his rules. So I don't know. Talk about a phony system. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't like when you don't follow your own damn rules. That's what I don't like about that guy. And I had friends of mine follow him, spend money, lose money following his plans because he'll make an excuse. It didn't confirm. It didn't confirm. He doesn't. He couldn't. There's no. The instructions are nothing compared to mine. Nothing. Nothing. And you're paying money. Nothing. But he has good advice. But the problem is that I don't like somebody who posts plans that don't confirm with his volume criteria. They do not confirm with the volume criteria or through his rules. And I've asked him about that, and of course I've embarrassed him as well. And the guy made excuses about it all the time. Would make excuses. Right? So I said, you know what? We need someone like me out there giving advice. That's the company that should be out there. Me, PowerTarget Trade, the real deal. You know, helping people on a real level like this. Right? You do good in this world, people. Good comes back to you, right? I'm pretty sure that stock clown's going to get a lot coming to him, man. A lot of things are going to happen to that guy. You heard me right, stock clown. A lot of things are going to happen to you. You know what? The word comes around. What goes around comes around. When you do evil things and you're a bad person, like yourself, stock clown, bad things are going to come to you. When you talk bad about people who are superior to you, you're going to get your lumps. Don't worry about it, stock clown. Don't worry about it, because there's a reason why I'm back. There's a reason why I'm able to talk about you, because I know the truth. All right. Anyways, people, I gotta try to. That guy could go on and on and on. But I did make some good information plans here. we're gonna stick more to the thing. We're gonna be a little bit on stock clown for make things fun here and there, and that's it, right? Because if not, we'll go on and on with that guy. That guy there, it's a never-ending story of the stock clownness. Any questions, people? Any other stocks you want me to talk about in that list? In the list, don't talk about it in the list. On plans that I want to get into, like Apple. Anyone who wants me to hear me review Apple, though I made the video, but doesn't matter. Like I'll review it, I'll talk about it because I plan to get into Apple. That's right, people. I want to put my own money in Apple. I go into my own plans. I don't make plans like these so-called companies out there that don't go into quarter of their plans. Yeah, IBM is setting up. I think IBM needs time. I think IBM is going to go up, but I'm going to wait for it to confirm. You know what? Listen to me. I don't care. I know that I don't care about IBM until it looks good. But you know, the point about IBM is that it could go up. It's setting up, in my opinion, to go higher. But we'll wait for it. If it doesn't give me a signal, did you see me make a plan for IBM? No. So that's because I don't see a good safe entry. CRM's already confirmed it should go up higher, right? And it should, and I say should. You know what? Because let's get real here, people. No matter what, it's a solid plan. Listen to me. You go look at that stock chart and tell me you can't. If you don't see what I mean, I'll put it up CRM, right? I mean, it's bullish. It's simple as that. It favors higher. I'm just surprised how slow they've been. I don't know what's like. They're just and I told you people, there's so many options trading in the 100 calls like crazy. That's why I chose the 100 calls. Today there was good volume. You know, this stock here is consolidating above a wedge. And 102 to 104 are reasonable targets. And it's been consolidating. And I've never seen it as bullish as it is now. But you know what? Things can fail. Let's get real, people. Like, nothing's 100%, right? But I honestly see this as a high probability. That's it. And we go into it. If it doesn't work, what do we do? Take some small losses and move on. But it looks good. Right? I'm being real. I mean, that's why you divide up your trades, right? I'm inside of CRM, right? Inside JPM, CRM, FedEx, right? Making money in all of them. I'm not in Apple yet, but I'm looking to get into Apple, right? I'm not in Tesla. I'm looking to get in Tesla. I'm not in BA. Looking to get in BA, right? When I post plans, people, there's a difference between me and a lot of these services out there is I actually want to go into my own plans. Sometimes I may not be able to get into them, you know, if I have too many other ones going on. But the reality is, as I get into the majority of them, on confirmation. Just because I post a plan doesn't mean that means we're going into it. See, that guy sometimes doesn't realize that confirmation he doesn't even understand what confirmation is, because he doesn't trade with confirmation. He just trades just like that, right? Yeah, Netflix is you know what? It's setting up to go higher, my opinion. It wasn't a breakout; it was a reversal play. But you know what? We hit 197. You know, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's just that those are weekly options, and then the market pulling back, it didn't make it any easier. But it did make money, right? The idea is still there. I know it's setting up to go higher. Okay, so I'm looking to get into it maybe on a different entry again, with Netflix. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on Netflix. I don't think they're going to. Well, who knows? I mean, we might get a signal tomorrow for all I know. But right now, there's just so much happening, Robert, that I'm not bothering with. I might go into it with thing. I'm gonna put a recommendation in it right now until I see a safer entry again. The reversal, it just again market conditions just didn't work out as smooth as it was supposed to, but it was working. It was working. Yeah, sure I do. But you know what? Most of the trades don't require them. When they're good, they just boom, they just make money. Just like JPM, it just made money. I mean, it just made money. You know what I'm saying, people? Netflix was a little different because when you get into a reversal plan and it's going against you, what I did was I actually held it, right? And Robert was there. I held it because I knew that they were going to reverse it, and I was correct. And what I did is I averaged down a bit, anticipating that they're going to hold a key level, which I was talking about, which is still there anyways. The key level is a 192, 191. Notice that they don't break that level, so that's a reversal level. It happens to be other moving averages, but there's more reasons to that reason. It wasn't because of the moving averages. I don't go by just moving averages, okay? There's other factors that I look at, okay? Because I was right. The direction did move. We did move from 191 to 197, okay? Okay, so the move was a lot larger for the guy holding the options the right way. The stock clown doesn't get that point, right? It doesn't get that because it's 10:50. You know what, people? I went a little long on this here. Too much talking about the stock clown, but a lot of people came in. But you know what, people? I did answer the questions. So people, if you don't ask the questions, you don't type questions in stocks, PowerTarget trade, I'm not going to talk about them, right? Everything on the list is what I want to focus on. I did talk about app. All the main ones. We talked about Lulu. We talked about JPM, FedEx. What else did we talk about? The SPY, IWM. So a lot of stuff. I mean, some extra stuff. Yeah, I did. UPS still got to break out. You got to get above the high. You look for the high on the chart. I can't think of. Well, let me put a UPS. But I didn't want to talk about UPS because I like FedEx more than UPS. So it's got to get above 120.80. It definitely needs power over that. It's never been able to confirm. It never has been able to confirm the way I liked it. So that's that with that. Well, so who knows what earnings are? You know what? What's going to happen with earnings with this one? Sometimes a stock could be flat, right? We'll find out. We'll find out. Or the stock starts to go up. FedEx going to react to UPS earnings? You think? Don't know. I don't know, Robert. Don't know that. If I knew that, that I don't know. There's no way of knowing that. You know what I mean? Like, the only thing I know is when we can confirm a plan, right? That's where I have control over. We don't have control over earnings, right? What happens to earnings? We don't have control over that. Look at what Caterpillar did. I didn't know it was going to gap up like that, but I knew it was a strong stock. That's my point. I don't know about shorting UPS. I'm not focusing on that. But if you want to do that, that's up to you, right? Remember, I only want to give advice on the plans that I post, right? Because I can't manage that, and I can't manage a million plans, right? But I give advice. I did talk about UPS. I never confirmed, but I've been talking about FedEx the most. I like FedEx over UPS. Though I'm surprised. UPS is a pretty good company. I think it's a good company. I think it's better than FedEx, but for some reason the market likes FedEx better than UPS. I think that UPS is a better company, but you know what? That's not up for me to decide, right? The market thinks. I mean, they're both good companies, right? But FedEx seems to be, I don't know, it's acting better than UPS, and the options make more money. I find you make more money in a FedEx when it works, when it does the right trades. In fact, I made the most money in FedEx, trading FedEx, to be honest with you people. Probably everybody follows me on Twitter that's in the stream. It doesn't matter. Stock, Twitter. Look at this, 10. I can't believe it. The time flies when I do these things, man. And I think talking about the stock clown makes it easier, makes it more fun. It's a unique thing, nobody's done live streams talking about talking about the stock clown is a very educational thing too. That's the funny thing about it all. Some people are like, "Does there people stupid like that really exist?" Yeah, it really is. Are there people that stubborn? Yeah, there is people, yeah, but don't stop doing those live streams. No, I won't. I think, what, honestly, Wednesday seems to be the most popular, it's the most watchable. Most people come watch, and I think Wednesday is going to be what I decided to do, people. I'm going to try to make Wednesday a standard live stream. Don't forget, people, like the live streams. Everybody like the live streams. Do your part. Don't be lazy. Like the live streams. I love seeing positive feedback like that. I mean, I'm getting a lot of likes on the live streams, and like the videos, people. You know, support the channel, help other people see the truth, see the power of PowerTarget trades. Because what I'm doing, I mean, I should have the damn people understood. They don't know. They're too blind. There's a lot of blind people out there. In reality, I should have 100, 200,000 followers just going crazy. There's a guy who posts this kind of stuff. Wow. But people, they don't. They're just blind. I told you, people. You could show people gold, and they're not going to see it. Only the top 10% will see it. That's what I'm trying to tell you, people. I know, because the smart people who've contacted me or who see it, I know it. You know, people like the people who follow the stock clown aren't those type of people. You know what I'm saying? They like to be wrong, like the stock clown, and they love to see someone talking, the opposite way of how things are supposed to be. That's how it is, people. Thank you. Yeah, subscribe. Actually, every time I do live streams, I get new subs to the YouTube channel. Again, I mean, I think I post the best stuff on StockTwits on Twitter. I don't think there's any, but better than a lot of services out there. That's the scary thing about these plans, and I know it. I already know this, anyways. But like I said, statistical measurement shows that there's a lot of yo-yo birds out there. Blind, no word of a lie, sleeping. People that are sleeping. I'm a philosophical person, people. I tell it how it is. Good night, Robert. Yeah, it should, Robert. It should. But you know what? I am. You know why I do it, because and the thing is, I like this too. I liked it. But you know what? We're gonna take this to another level, people. My idea was to make my followers money, and one of the ideas is if people make money, they want to invest in something better, right? But no one's ever done what I've done before. So yeah, I'm dedicated, because you know what? I put a lot of effort in. My videos prove it. Like I don't see anyone. There hasn't been anyone who'll match what I'm doing. And I know this already. I look around and I go, but no one's doing what I'm doing. No one make plans like that, and that work, and they make money, and I prove it. And my created playlist proves it. And we're talking about big gains, big large option gains. And all for what? To follow somebody and just study the videos? But you got to do that to anything you do in life. You still got to study, make a plan. You still got to enter orders, right? If whoever you're following, right? So. Yeah, but I met good people doing this, PowerTarget Trade Shia, is an example of that. And I say that's God willing, because even the kind of person that he is, is just a really good person. Intelligent, bright person, optimistic. He's just a good guy. He's just a good person, honestly. And that's and I mean, and I'm proud to have that kind of person, having faith in me and stuff like that. We need more. Yeah, well, PowerTarget Trade Sandro's like a Robin Hood, in a way that the guy studied what I did for years, followed, put good money. I mean, I think it was too big of what he went into some things, but I mean, he put. That's how I met him. He just says, you know what? I just made 30K, and I go, what? And that's because he put quite a bit on an idea. I mean, and I go, why? Because because your word's like gold. This is not. He trusted it so much that he put down. Look at. I don't know any service where a client made $30,000 on a trade. With that. So to understand what that is, so $30,000 down on an options trade, and you doubling that in one day. Okay, the highest doubler he did was for was on GM, 60K 2 days. Could have made 100K. And I haven't seen a service. That's why I know what I keep telling you. My system is scalable, because when he put, honestly, when he put his mind to on my plans, that's the fact. The guy made 100K on 2 trades. Yep. Yep. And people with stocks can't do that, because when you buy to put $30,000 in a stock, you're not going to double that $30,000 you put in a stock. Okay, people, you just don't do that, right? So you put $30,000 in Apple, you ain't going to double $30,000 buying stock in Apple for $30,000, right? But if you know how to do the options, you can. That's why I say my scale system for my scale is very scalable, and my plans are that powerful. I squash these services out there. They talk about making 5K. He's made 60K, Mafankulo, with smaller amount of money. Well, these are just examples, but they're true stories. True stories. I'm telling you, people, true story. That's exactly what happened. That's the kind of money was made. But that was, that was the kind of money made off of my plans. And that's why I keep telling people it's scalable. It doesn't matter. So, he made 30K on Apple, and somebody made 1K on Apple, and somebody made 3K on Apple. What's the difference? The plan made everybody money. It doesn't matter how much money someone made $1 million on that plan, for example. So what? If someone makes $1 million, are you going to make $1 million? How are you going to make $1 million if you don't have $1 million? You follow what I'm saying, people? But does the plan make you money? Does the advice make you money? If that's what you study, people, study the facts. Yeah, I'll check out the email, Jennifer. I mean, you haven't. I mean, I replied to your message days ago. Well, Apple is a favorite, but you know what? Now with my system, and I find new ideas. Really, it's whatever my system finds. I believe in this system I created, that and the way I funnel things down. The thing is that there's more potential out of it through partnerships, right? And it's just not easy to get, to organize that, because I know that there's a lot of power in the system. There's even stuff that I miss. I just can't even get into everything that I want to get into. And it's just like Walmart. It's not like I didn't know about Walmart going up like that. It's just that I didn't bother with it, and I focused on nothing. But it's, what I mean. It's just, but I'm right. Like the fact of the matter, the system show. I mean, it's scary correct. It's just sometimes I don't even get into stuff, my own plans. I just say, I don't want to make a plan on that. And then it goes. It's happened so many times. So listen, I was going to make a plan for Walmart. I didn't do it. And I'm telling you, honest to God, truth on that. I'm very confident in my system. No, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. It's what the market says. So you see, you can't put an opinion. If the market says Walmart's going to go higher, and you thinking the opposite way, then you're using your opinion. You don't want to use your opinion. You want to listen to the market. The market gives you mixed signals, then don't bother with it. Like, I try to look for stocks that make, like, for example, Facebook to me gave many mixed signals. A lot of people were bullish Facebook when it's high in the air, right? But the fact of the matter was, to me, and you can't see it, but I saw the problems in Facebook. And I also realized that here's I look at things like, what's the probability of Facebook going higher in the past? And if we look at the volume pattern going to there, it's just nothing that makes any sense. But a lot of people didn't expect this to happen. But I told people, many people asked me about Facebook. I said, I don't like Facebook. Not that I said to go short Facebook. Not that I would expect Facebook to go down like that. I just didn't think it was reliable because people wanted to go higher. You comprende, people? So I didn't post anything about Facebook, but I did post a reversal plan on Facebook on this day here, and then it confirmed on this day over here, and it made money. Yep, it made about, I think, 100, 200% gains for anyone who took that advice of that reversal plan. I like Facebook when I see a reversal signal in it, but right now I don't see anything right now for it that I like. And there's so many other things happening too, right? I don't know, Jacqueline. And I'm not. See, it's not my focus right now. Facebook. I'd rather focus on Tesla as a reversal play. See what I'm saying? Because I know some key. There's just certain things I like about it, but it may not confirm. See, it doesn't confirm, right? I'm not going to fight the market. You know, I'm going to let Tesla. When Tesla makes a good signal, then I'll go inside Tesla. And I'm going to be very strict with the Tesla signals. Now, reversal signals are you know, nothing's 100%, but it might give us a reverse signal, and it may not. That's the reality of it. And it may not last long enough either. But we see the reversal signal. I like it. Going to take it. You know what? There's so many, Jennifer. There's so many. I think, but in my created playlist, they're all. You know what? Maybe you know what? When I made videos, my created playlist is the favorite trades. You know, when I put those created playlists, they tell a story. Honestly, Jennifer, take the time. There's a lot. There's a lot of them there. Take the time when you have chance, little by little, and you'll understand me a lot. Like I keep telling people, look at that the created playlist on my YouTube. You know what? I mean, nobody does that stuff, and that's what's unique, right? And so that's what I'm trying to be. Everything I do, from my plans to my philosophy to my advice, is to be different, not the same baloney that it's out there. And I'll call it how it is. You know, a lot of people are phony baloney, right? Phony baloney. Listen, the person who's going to care is the person, you know, that really understands things out there. And I know whose confirmation is key. How many people thought, but that believe me when I tell you, confirmation is key. Confirmation is a strategy that I came up with, and it works. It really helps part of the filtering. So anything I say, it still has to confirm. And from experience, that's the way it has to be. Anyways, people, have a good night, people. I think it was a good. I kind of like doing live streams on Wednesday, and we're probably going to do live streams on Wednesday, people. We're going to talk about the stocks, though, people. We're going to talk about, you know, you come up with questions, and we talk about plans and stuff like that. That's what we're going to try to do. Make the live stream very good night. We're going to make the live streams educational, fun, and we'll have fun with the you know, stock clown. You know, not to be like a stock clown. You know, when you're wrong, we're wrong, right? We don't fight the market, and I don't either. I never fight. You know, you know, I say it how it is. And I think the way I say things is the right way of doing things. Right? It's not about. It's about going with a strategy and trying to make money based on what the market is saying, and not keeping adding and being wrong for months and months on end. Right? Sa buonanotte. Huh? Is that sa buonanotte? Great session. Thank you, Mandula96. I can't pronounce that name you wrote right there. Have a great evening, Sandra. Keep up the great. Thank you, Paul. I had fun making these videos. Medulla, Melduca. I can't. Del Duca Bello. Okay. Show. Del Duca. But you should put your name more. Del Duca, right? M. Del Duca. Yeah. Okay. M. Del Duca. All right. Marco. All right, Marco. Marco's easier to, you know, well, maybe you should change your name, put a Marco. Maybe it's easier to, you know, Marco something, Marco Duca, right? I don't know. Boop. You know what I mean? I mean, it's easy to pronounce, man. Like, you know, reality, right? It's not like my stream doesn't have a name. It's PowerTarget Trades, right? Trade, you know, easy name to pronounce. You know, get a profile pic, man. Put a profile pic, people. Mama kakatsa, man. Profile pic, man. Be proud. Put a profile pic. I always tell people put a profile pic, you know. Manila. Come on, man. Be proud. Put a profile pic of something that you're proud of. I've always was telling people when I was doing the thing. Get guts. Man. All right, people. You know what? I could go on and on with these live streams. It was a good live stream. I think I was happy with the a lot of people watching, a lot of people seeing the truth. You know, hearing the facts live from PowerTarget Trade, breakout expert, breakout. You know, well, look, to make these plans, you got to have vision. You can't be a scalper, man. Capiche, stock clown. Anyways, have a good night, people. I'm out because you know what? I won't stop. Daman Apple Smash said, I hope so. You know, I hope so, Marco. I hope so. It should. You know, it's kind of lined up, but I'm going to wait for confirmation still. I mean, you know, even today it looked good, but you know, I'm a stickler. I wait for confirmation. All right, people. Let's see how. We'll see if Apple confirms. I'll be watching it. I'll be buying it. I want to make money. Confirmation is key. Thank you. Good night. Thank you, Jennifer. So you sent me an email, right? I'll check it out, and we'll talk. Yeah. So I'll see the email, and we'll talk. Good night, Sankar. All right, people. Yeah, you know, look over the live stream, and don't forget, people. You gotta type messages, right? If you don't type messages, something you want me to try to print, I'm gonna, you know, and then I'm gonna be doing something, some other special things in the future in the live chat. So, you know, take advantage. You know, sign up if you don't have an account. If you're just viewing, go sign up. Go open up a YouTube account. Sign up so you can participate, because I know there's people just coming here and they're watching. Sign up to the you found gold over here. I'm here to help you guys make money. I want to make money just like you want to make money, and I want everyone to make money, and that's the facts. That's the truth. I'm trying to do something good. That's the truth. Yeah, I do. Of course I do. It depends on the situation. I mean, that's a whole yeah, of course, that's a whole thing on its own. Anyways, air control. But you know what, air control. But you had a different name, air control, heating, cooling. And there was a guy that followed me that did this kind of business. What's your name, air control, heating, cooling? Did you have another name on StockTwits? I'm just curious. Because I know there was a guy that followed me that I remember. That he was in that kind of business. Are you in the air? No, then you're somebody else. Are you in the air control, heating, cooling business? Like you do like furnaces? No, not before. But this, so you're not into air control, heating, cooling? Are you in it though? Are you into that business in Toronto? Air control, heating, cooling. Well, anyways, when you message me, I'm just curious if you're in that business or not. All right, people, listen, people. I'm going out. Like I said, people, message to people out there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like the videos, people. Like the live stream. Like. Hit the like button. Yeah. And so you're in the air. Oh yeah, we'll talk. So you're in the air control, heating, cooling. Cool. That's a great business. Well, it's a tough business actually, but it's a tough business. But you know what? It's a very necessary business, right? Got to install those heat, you know, air conditioners and furnaces, right? Yeah, the market is a great business, but a tough business too. No, a lot of work involved in this. You got to have heart for this stuff, man. I do. I could look at charts for. I mean, I look at charts. I think I don't know how many hours. I think I must look at charts. I don't know, fuck, 40, 50 hours a week. I guess, fuck, every day of the week. Yeah. I'm a stock nut. I'm a stock. Like I'm a stock. I just love looking at the damn charts, and when I can make these plans and I see them fruition, I get a high from this stuff, man. Yep. Yep. And you know what? It's helping people too, right? So, anyways, people, I'm gonna get going on. I'll never stop talking. I know how I am. I'll never stop. I'll just blah 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 blah. Have a good night, people. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like the stream. Yeah.